Hey, JW is back here with you for another adventure. This time we're going to do an adventure with Betty. We're on Whiskey Hollow Road in Baldwinsville, New York, just outside of Syracuse, and it's supposed to be one of the scariest, most haunted roads in the state. So there's like an upside down cross behind me, so I thought this was a good place to do the introduction. So I'm going to hop back in Betty, and we'll head on down the road. So we're just waiting for the sun to go down a little bit, and while we're waiting, my wife's gonna read like the thing about the road.
In Baldwinsville, New York, there's a 5-mile stretch of road cutting through the woods that is said to be so haunted it's closed at night. Legends say evil groups come out at night to meet on Whiskey Hollow Road. The KKK and Satan worshippers are said to have claimed a mile-long stretch in the middle of the road where many racial killings and satanic sacrifices are rumored to have taken place in the remote woods. Many of those victims were children whose spirits still remain. Some claim they have run into ghosts of the small children wandering in the road, while others have seen a bloody children's blanket hanging from trees. Elk Crash is one of those people. She grew up just outside of Syracuse and visited Whiskey Hollow Road a number of times during his high school years. Guys at my school used to drive us down the road to try and scare us. They would tell us about the kids who were hung up in the trees and how you could see ropes burns in the limbs from the hangings. She isn't alone. I grew upside out Whiskey Hollow Road, and there is an odd feeling out there, especially when I bring a dog along and he whimpers just starting into the woods. There are definitely some weird vibes on the road that I don't feel anywhere else in the surrounding area. In 2012, Baldwinsville students created a Whiskey Hollow movie on the famous legend. A number of ghost hunters have also traveled the road as one of the scariest in New York State to see what they can find.
So we're gonna wait till it gets a little bit dark. My wife doesn't want it to get real dark, but we're gonna wait a little bit and then we'll take Betty down the road. Okay, we're gonna get ready to take off. My wife didn't want to go any darker than this, so
It's called compromise.
called compromising. But you can drive slower. It's like when you go by these cars. Yeah, there's other people out here that I think that's what she's most worried about. They're not even in the car. Like, I don't see anyone in their cars.
Probably doing some sort of ritual. Satanic sacrifice.
Drove through earlier when it was light out and there was like a trail up here, actually a hiking trail up here I might want to try, oddly enough.
That will be a solo hike.
It's actually right in there. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. We're not seeing anything. Too spooky. Slow down. coming this way. Just pull over and stop. Let them go by. I can look in the woods. She doesn't even want me to roll down the road. So I don't feel as bad because there are other cars out here. That area there was a little pond posted. There's posted signs on both sides, so all the woods are obviously owned by somebody. Except for that hiking trail that we saw. You might have to check out that movie. It's called Whiskey Hill, wasn't it? Or Whiskey Hollow?
Made on $1,000 budget.
Yeah, it was a $1,000 budget movie. Somewhere in the middle of the road was, they said, was where the rituals took place. Where that is, who knows? But sunset through the woods there. Oh, that leaf scared me. It's like a leaf that just fell. Well, even if we don't get spooked, we'll at least get to enjoy the sunset here. Oh, there was a deer. Did you see that deer?
Mm-hmm. There's one still right on the side of the road. There's another.
Yep. Whoa.
There's another.
Yeah, just go real slow so they don't run in. Betty already had her fender taken off about a year and a half ago by a deer.
Well, now, if your viewers drive this road, it'd be interesting to see what they feel. Because I felt uneasy as we were driving through there.
Yeah, her stomach was bothering her before we even took off, but we made it to the end.
Didn't really see anything, but I didn't feel very good about that.
I wanted to hike it. She wouldn't let me hike it.
No.
So.
You can hike it by yourself.
Plus, I don't know if I would have with those cars there. And there wasn't even anybody in the cars.
Right, and there's not
that was so
trails,
weird.
so I don't know what they're doing out there.
anyways, thanks for coming along for the little drive. We'll see you on the next, whatever the next adventure is.